almost midnight when I got to my door. I just wanted a glass of Bosco and then slip under my blankets. But my night was just about to begin.
You're late.
That depends on what I'm late for.
You said we should have dinner sometime. Tonight became sometime. I'm boiling a roast. How hot and wet do you like it?
Very hot and awfully wet. You seem to know your way around the kitchen.
I'm just as handy in other rooms of the house.
That shirt looks familiar.
It's yours. I didn't want to get stained or wrinkled. At least, not yet.
You mind if I slip into something more comfortable? There. That's better. How you doing, Trooper?
All right, give me the bullhorn.
This is Frank Drebin, Police Squad. Throw down your guns and come on out with your hands up. Or come on out, then throw down your guns. Whichever way you want to do it. Just remember the two key elements here. One, guns to be thrown down. Two, come on out.
You just try and take me, Drebin. I got more if you want them, Copper.
Looks like he's holding all the cards, Frank.
Not all the cards, Ed.
How about it?
Frank, you can't drive that tank. You're not checked out on it.
Don't worry, Ed. Just keep him busy.
All right, Savage. What do you want?
I want a car out front. Something fun. A Porsche. Then I want a plane ticket to Jamaica. And I want a nice hotel. No touristy place. Something really indicative of the people and their culture.
Can't do that, Savage. We're calling your bluff. Now put your hands on top of your head and come out. We've got you around out front. Hey! Frank! What are you doing? Where are you going, Frank?
After being retired for 6 months, I was finally back in action. Faster than you can say spread 'em, I was inside the cold, gray walls of Statesville Prison. I was surrounded by pimps, rapists, and murderers. It was like being in the stands at a Los Angeles Raiders game. It was going to take all my police experience just to stay alive in here. After a long and generous cavity search, I finally reached my destination, maximum security. Home of some of the most violent sociopaths in the country. And the worst of them all, Rocco Dillon.
All right, in here.
Ain't no prison yet can hold me. Attica! Attica! Howard and the brothers.
Kill Whitey! Kill Whitey!
Knock it off!
You're chirping awfully loud for New Canary.
Keep flashing the big eyes, and I'll personally balance and rotate your jaw.
Hey! You know who you talking to? The man is Rocco Dillon.
Where's your prison number?
It's unlisted.
Just call me Nick the Slasher McGurk.
Look, Hamhead, I'm the muscle in this pen. You just stay out of my way.
You just watch your step, McGurk. Take it from me. This place here changes a man.
Oh, yeah? In what way?
I used to be white.
Bend over and pick it up for me. Would you, lover?
No problem. Rocco could tell from my little escapade in the shower that I was well endowed with courage. But now I had to get on the inside. Like a blind man at an orgy, I was going to have to feel things out.
Tyrone, got the escape plans right here. It's just you and me.
Burnett wants in, too.
Burnett's one of the guards.
I know, but he's unhappy here.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Got it all worked out right here.
What's this? Another letter from your mommy?
Hey, that's private, Screw.
Well, let's see what we have here.
Why don't you give the man back his letter?
Buzz off, butter cheeks. What's so special about a little letter? Wait a minute. An escape plan. This is your ticket to another 20 years, Dillon. If the warden gets one look at this...
Hey! You call this slop? Real slop has got chunks of things in it.
This is more like gruel. And this Chateau LeBlanc 68 is supposed to be served slightly chilled. This ain't room temperature. What do you think we are? Animals? What are we?
Homo sapiens?
You're right. We're men. We are men. We are men. We are men. We are men.
Come on, son, you can do it. Eat some beans.
Save my bacon, McGurk. I'd be in solitary right now if you hadn't done that.
Forget it.
Listen, I've been watching you, McGurk. You handle yourself really good.
Really well.
Yeah, whatever. Look, I got something big coming up on the outside. Something really big. I could use someone like you in my gang.
You got a dental plan?
Full coverage.
What's the caper?
First, we gotta bust out of this playpen. Thanks to you, we still have our escape plan. Let's have it. It's a good plan.
I've had better. Listen, I've got a foolproof plan.
Oh, my God, they got Tyrone.
Can't we all just get along?
Trevor! Police squad! Follow that black car! The car! Follow that car!
Right, Stephanie, check your mirror. Signal. Now pull into traffic. off on the brake. Give it a little gas.
I know a shortcut. Turn left here. There he is.
Easy.
Turn right. Follow him to the right.
It's okay. Now, normally, you would not be going 65 down the wrong way of a one-way street. Apply the brakes. Now put it in reverse.
You dumb broad!
All right, Stephanie. Gently extend your arm. Extend your middle finger. Very good. Well done.
There he is. Go for it, Stephanie.
Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind. Smiles we gave to one another of the way we were.
Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten it?
Just as I suspected. Come on. On your feet.
Oh, I was so frightened. Ah! What happened out there?
That's nothing. There's nothing to worry about. But if I were you, I wouldn't leave until they've had a chance to shampoo the carpets.
At this portion of the Queen's American Goodwill Tour is complete. And we can all take pride that the Queen has chosen our sixth visit. Indeed, it is for all the people who will be able to share in the celebration, especially exciting will be the Queen's public appearances. We also would like
Ed and I drove down to the docks where Nordberg had been found floating face down in the water. In a case where there are no leads, you have to start somewhere. And that somewhere was the harbor area.
Please disperse. Please disperse. There's nothing for you to see here. Keep moving.
Where'd they find Nordberg, Ed?
Right out there, Frank. You want to take a dinghy?
No, I took care of that at the press conference. Doesn't make sense, you know. Good policeman, bright future. Something like this happens.
He was found by the night watchman. We better do some checking around. I'm going to talk to the harbor master.
I'll walk around the docks, take a snoop.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Drebin, police squad.
Oh, I remember you, Drebin. What do you want?
I want to ask you some questions. You familiar with that face?
I don't know. My memory ain't so great.
Oh, yeah? Maybe this will refresh your memory.
I don't know. It's still kind of hazy.
How about this?
Yeah, I remember him. I used to see him around. Why do you want to know?
I can't tell you that.
Well, maybe this will help.
I really don't think I should.
Yeah, you still don't think so?
All right, his name is Nordberg. He's a cop.
He was no cop. He was dealing H.
What?
I'm telling you, he was dirty.
Oh, you sniveling scum. I ought to run you in right now.
All right. He worked at Ludwig Shipping. He tried to push something on one of my boys. I swear it. So what are you going to do about it, copper?
Well, why should I tell you?
Maybe this will help.
I still don't think I should tell you.
Can you spot me at 20? How about now?
All right, I'm going down to Ludwig's office. I'll find out if you're telling the truth. You remember back in the 1970s? The big disco shootout.
Ed? What's happening, my man?
Frank, we missed you last night at the fondue party.
Yeah, I could make it. Went to see the village people. They are stone soul gas, man.
All right, I can dig it.
And what do we got here?
One dead disco dancer.
Bummer. What a mind bender, huh?
We think it was some sort of love triangle. This is the suspect's girlfriend, Tanya Peters. I'll be right back.
Cigarette?
Yes, I know.
Well, we'll need a statement from you down at the station. All right, Mike?
Come in, Lieutenant.
I do remember. You were one of the first test cases for minoxidil, weren't you? What?
Internationally renowned opera star Enrico Palazzo. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us honor America as Mr. Palazzo will now sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail in
Frank? Frank, over there! Take cover!
this, Habsburg?
Where are you hit?
It's not that. You're on my groin.
Oh, sorry. All right, now, where is he?
You're too late. Habsburg has Plan B in...
Where? Where? All right. Who else is almost dead? Okay, now. Talk.
You're too late, Drebin.
He already said that.
Where did he leave off?
Habsburg has Plan B in.
Oh, yeah. Habsburg has Plan B in.
Where? Where? Talk, you low-life scum!
Gee, if that's your attitude, forget it.
I'm right here, Drebin. Drop your gun, Lieutenant. I believe you are inquiring about Plan B. That's where we detonate a small nuclear device. Your Dr. Meinheimer can talk all he wants to. No one's gonna be left alive to hear it.
Detonation sequence activated.
I'm the only one who knows the abort code. In exactly 10 minutes, this building and everyone in it will be reduced to a pile of rubble. I'll be safely on my helicopter. By this time tomorrow, I'll be hunting rhino in Botswana. What do you think of that, Drebin?
Well, you certainly seem to be in touch with your anger.
Oh, this is a rare samurai pen. A gift from Emperor Hirohito. Unbreakable. Impervious to everything but water. Its value is beyond estimation.
That's fascinating.
But I'm sure you didn't pay me this visit to hear a lecture on fine art, Lieutenant. To what do I owe the honor?
I'm investigating the attempted murder of one of your dock workers. A man named Nordberg, a police officer.
He's still alive, then?
He was shot 6 times. Fortunately, the bullets missed every vital organ, and the salt water preserved him until he was found.
So they were able to get him to the hospital in time?
Yes, he's in the intensive care ward at Our Lady of the Worthless Miracle.
Well, this certainly comes as a shock to me, Lieutenant. But as you know, I am not the kind of man who takes this type of thing lightly. And there is no room in my organization for any type of criminal activity. Look out there. A vast commercial development built by me. Do you have any idea what was out there just 5 years ago?
Yeah!
You bet you do. Orange groves, acres of them, as far as the eye could see. But now, of course, that land is able to generate 10 times the amount of profit per square foot. Are you all right, Lieutenant? Here, let me get you some Kleenex. Has this officer, what's his name, Norberg, been able to tell you anything?
Well, of course, he hasn't been able to tell us a thing so far. But as soon as he regains consciousness, we'll see if he can still play the guitar.
I beg your pardon?
I've taken up too much of your time already. I'd like to look at your employment records now and speak to someone in personnel, if you don't mind, of course.
Of course. Dominique, will you please send in Miss Spencer?
Yes, sir.
As you know, I am quite busy making last-minute arrangements for the royal visit, but I'll have my assistant provide you with anything you need.
You've been very cooperative. I'll make a note of that in my report.
My pleasure.
Thank you, thank you. I'm very honored. This is something I've always dreamed of, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn down your offer, Mr. President. You see, I've learned something this past week about the Earth and about love. I guess love is like the ozone layer. You never miss it until it's gone. Blowing away a fleeing suspect with my .44 Magnum used to be everything to me. I enjoyed it. Well, who wouldn't? But now, I want to be known as the Environmental Police Lieutenant. I want to
world where Frank Jr. and all the Frank Jr.'s can sit under a shade tree, breathe the air, swim in the ocean, and go into a 7-Eleven without an interpreter. I want a world where I can eat a sea otter without getting sick. I want a world where the Democrats will put somebody up there worth voting for. I may not get there with you, but most of all, I want a world where I can wake up each morning with this woman whom I love. Yates! Jane!
Frank!
Jane, will you marry me?
Yes, of course I'll marry